My definition of self love is someone who puts themselves first unapologetically.
My definition of self love is accepting yourself, flaws and all. Just remember that your flaws do not define who you are as a person.
Not letting anybody come in and disturb your mental space. Establishing healthy boundaries, not going back on those boundaries, not apologizing for the boundaries that you have set for yourself, for other people to respect.
All aspects of yourself. Look in your mirror, and that in its own self will tell you self love. You're beautiful.
Hi, it's your girl, Mariah Dominique, and thank you for tuning into my podcast, Healing in My 20s, where I talk about the art of defining me in the midst of a spiritual awakening, breaking cycles, and generating generational wealth. Today's episode will be about self love. Self love is the best love. Yes, my girl Ari said it best. Self love is the best love. I've never felt so in tune with myself. I mean, I could walk past the mirror now and I just glance at me and love who I am and who I'm becoming. Like, who is this woman? You don't understand how long it took me to get to this place. But on a serious note, I had to learn how to love myself through all phases and all faces. See, not only am I learning to love myself, but I am also now teaching myself healthy boundaries, identifying red flags immediately, exploring my options, valuing my alone time, and learning how to view the world through my lens in a more optimistic and healthy perspective. For me, self love looks like taking long spiritual baths while sipping my wine spiked with the liquor of my choice, while I'm blasting my playlist on my Bluetooth speaker in the background. Simultaneously, I am journaling what I'm grateful for that day. See, when I show gratitude to the divine and just appreciate where I am in that moment, I feel so proud of myself and I'm just so satisfied. For me, self love also looks like painting on a canvas and watching my art come to life. See, self love could also look like not settling and taking care of my finances, investing in myself, and speaking positively about myself to others. See, everyone's self love journey is different. So, my self love journey began because for once in my life, I'm single. Now that I am truly in my own space and spending time with myself, I'm facing myself for everything. The good, the bad, and the ugly is being exposed. And I accept it for what it is. And honestly, I decided I need to heal some parts about me that I sat in for way too long. I was so busy taking care of everybody else, I left me hanging. So it's my turn. It's my turn to heal my own hard parts and take care of me. Small disclaimer though, I am still on a self love journey. This isn't a seasonal journey, this is a forever journey. I want to always be working on being the best version of myself. And when I encounter other souls, I want everyone to get the best version of me in all settings. So I started my journey first by choosing to be abstinent. And when I say abstinent, I mean not only am I, well, let's just say this. So when I first decided to be abstinent, I also decided not to date. I was just in straight hermit mode, just me. Like not talking to anyone, not dealing with anyone. First of all, I was fresh out of relationship, so hopping into something so fast, like no, not gonna work, right? So I made this decision before at different stages of my life for various reasons, but I started this self love journey with abstinence because I didn't want to create any more soul ties and unhealthy attachments to temporary people. You know, they always say some people in your life are seasonal, some people in your life are forever. But I just been getting the seasonals. So I'm like, this is getting old fast. And I also learned that my hypersexuality in past relationships stems from childhood trauma that I've never faced. So I immediately knew I had to do this for me. And I really need to heal that inner child in me who was still sexually immature and delusional to the power of sharing my power, my pussy power, with someone through sex. So abstinence is how I started this self-love journey. And I'm still on that journey, so I'm still abstinent, correct? Okay. So once I felt comfortable enough to be in other people's space, so once I left hermit mode, I'm like, okay, I'm going to re-enter the world. Here I am, right? I decided, I can go on a few dates. So I was ready. I could do this. So I'm hyping myself up. But just because I'm dating doesn't mean that abstinence is off the table. Abstinence is on the table until I get into a meaningful relationship, like something of commitment involved, like that's what my self-love journey is for me. So anyways, so I started dating myself first. I usually take myself out to like different poetry nights, nice restaurants around town. I'm out here in Oklahoma City. I took myself to movies, paint nights, whatever I like, I did with myself first, and I still do that. Let me just touch on the importance of dating yourself first. So dating yourself first reveals to you what you truly want in a partner. See, I realize everything that I want in a partner is things that I have myself, and what I want can be reciprocated back because I possess those same qualities that I'm seeking. So dating myself also helped me step into my divine feminine energy, honey. Okay. I've always had to operate out of my masculine energy due to me being overly independent. But dating myself made me tap more into that feminine side, I started buying certain perfumes because I like certain smells on me. I started dressing up really nice just to run errands. I was like super fly in Target. Do you hear me? I started embracing my natural face, not always putting filters on everything or wearing makeup, just embracing me. I started talking softer. Understanding that I can be safe with myself and let my hair down for once opened my heart and allowed me to attract like vibrations. So let me say that again. Being safe with me allowed me to be comfortable enough and safe enough and secure enough to unblock my heart chakra and attract like vibrations to myself. They always say what you put in the universe is what you get back. So I think when I did that, I was putting love and putting positivity and putting like freshness into the universe. So the universe was like, okay, here. So, but don't get me wrong though. Unblocking my heart chakra also attracted energy vampires and low vibrational beings as well. Of course, right? But since I'm putting the work in to heal me and change my perspective, I now possess stronger discernment and heightened intuition that helps me navigate through those energy vampires to my like-minded, high vibrational beings. See, I'm not in the same space mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally. So people I would have gave like attention to before or befriended before or wanted to date before could never be around me now. Like, because I'm healing myself, that's what happens when you spiritually awaken and have to face yourself. Ultimately, I've changed. So when dating, I'm not interested in what I used to be interested in. My whole approach to dating is different. My whole approach to what I attract is different. And my whole approach to what I even desire is different. And this is all because I chose to love me first. Thank you for listening to Healing in My 20s, Episode 1, Self-Love. Comment, like, share, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss Episode 2. Peace.